Have you ever noticed that your voice goes completely quiet around some people? You're fine around others, but then you get around someone else and all of a sudden you have trouble speaking. Let's talk about this because a lot of people don't trust their own intuition and they don't trust or even know to look at the signs that their bodies are giving them. I want to argue that the voice is one of your greatest psychic tools. Your voice is going to reveal what your nervous system is trying to tell you when you're around certain individuals. So some people make you feel very relaxed and comfortable. They ask you a question and you feel at ease when you answer them. But other people ask you a question and all of a sudden your voice tightens up, or you can't find the words, or you stumble on your words. Have you ever had that happen to you? I've had that happen to me many, many times. And here's what I know now as a voice coach, as a trauma-informed voice coach / body worker / energy worker. All of these things matter. Now, here's what I used to think. I used to think that I was being judgmental and unfair and not giving someone a chance when I interpreted my voice closing up around someone as being a sign that something was off about that person. I thought that it was my job to make them like me or get myself to overcome the feeling of discomfort. But here's what I actually think is happening. I think that your body knows a lot more than your conscious mind knows. I think that your body stores all of your subconscious thoughts. And so because your body is constantly trying to protect itself, it makes notes about patterns and it tries to communicate to you through sensations. And your voice is one of the best places that you can look to get information or to know what your intuition is trying to tell you. So let's just take a non-personal example, meaning this has nothing to do with other people. So let's say you have to give a presentation at work or at school and you get very nervous and your voice starts shaking. Maybe your voice gets tight and you can't speak properly. This happens to a lot of people. And it's easily explained as a very basic form of stage fright. Your body is interpreting all of these people staring at you as a threat, even if they're not a threat. Okay, now let's say you're at a party and you're hanging out with somebody, you're having a great time, and then somebody walks into the room, someone you know, and your heart starts to beat kind of fast. And you maybe notice the heart racing for a moment, but then you brush it off and you ignore it. And then you have to talk to this person. And as you're talking to this person, you can feel your heart is still racing and your throat is tightening up, or you're finding it difficult to find the words to respond to their questions. You're feeling nervous. This is a nervous response. The next question you have to ask yourself is, why are you feeling nervous? Well, one totally innocent response could be that you really like this person and you want them to like you too. And that's totally fine and totally normal. But what if that's not the case? What if you actually don't really like this person or you really don't have any interest in this person? What's going on? Well, in my opinion, your body is picking up on some kind of a threat. See, some people want you to be uncomfortable around them. Some people want you to get choked up and tongue-tied and at a loss for words. And they want you to be uncomfortable around them, but they'll pretend like that's not what they want. They can be very, very charming and they can make comments that can be passed off easily as a joke. But if something doesn't feel right for you, you feel strange, you find it hard to breathe evenly. Okay, so I want you to consider paying attention to these things the next time they happen. And here's what I want you to try to do. I want you to not talk, try not to say anything. If they ask you a question, try to pause and just take a deep breath in and out. Answer however you have to answer. But your ultimate goal is to be able to slow down your breathing so that you can begin to pay attention to the way your voice feels. Because as long as your voice is feeling tight, you're not going to be able to communicate properly, and you're probably going to say something that falls right into their trap. So your ultimate goal is to be prepared to slow down your speech, slow down your breath, and pay attention to the sensation in your throat. Now, here is a regular exercise you can do every day in order to get more in touch with the sensations of your voice and your body. Because here's the truth about this kind of thing. It's one thing for you to hear this advice while you're totally calm, feeling pretty good. It's quite another thing, though, to be in the situation itself. Because when you're stuck in a fear response, which is what nervousness is, you can't really think clearly. You can't really make clear decisions. You can't really think to yourself, oh yeah, breathe, focus on your breathing. No, doesn't work like that. What happens is instead you go into unconscious patterns, unconscious behaviors. And so what you can start doing now in order to take control of your voice, no matter who you're around, whether it's somebody you trust or somebody who makes you feel nervous, this is what you can start practicing in order to get more control over your voice and therefore have more control over your feelings, your state of mind, and your overall social environment. So let's start by sitting up tall, but relaxed, and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out. Let all the tension in your chest go. Do that again. Let's do that one more time. Now keep your eyes closed and begin to hum with me. And I want you to just pay attention to the feeling of the vibrations. You can notice the way the vibrations resonate in your upper lip, in your throat, in your tongue, maybe even down into your chest. This is a very simple exercise you can do for just a few minutes a day. You can do this before you brush your teeth. You can do it while you're on the train or the bus. You can even do it in your car at a stoplight. It really takes no effort at all. You can do it at your desk at work. But start to incorporate this humming practice into your life and just start to get really comfortable with feeling the vibrations. Then you can, of course, do more voice work, I hope, which will make this even easier to do. But start practicing. Think of one person in your life who you already know is difficult, but who you have to see on a regular basis. The next time you have to interact with them, instead of paying all of your attention to them, give them just the base level amount of attention, and save the rest of the attention for your own voice, for the sensations in your voice and your breathing. While they're talking, breathe and feel your chest and your belly fill up with air. Exhale, feel all the muscles contract. Let them keep talking and you keep breathing. Then when it's your turn to speak, pause. And as you're speaking, feel the vibrations of your own voice. Pay attention to the vibrations of your voice, speak at a slow pace, and then let them talk and focus on your breathing. Tell me what you guys do whenever you're around somebody who triggers your uncomfortable sense, and when it messes up your voice, How do you handle that? Leave a comment below. And if this is something you struggle with, sign up for my voice liberation course. It's launching February 7th. And right now you can get it at 50% off. It's a really good deal. And you're going to get so much help. We'll have guided visualizations to help you conquer these uncomfortable feelings. There's going to be toning sessions to deal with every kind of energy block you can think of, as well as lots of vocal technique, lots of diction and speech exercises. And it's going to be great. So I hope you'll join me by checking out the link below. Thanks for being here. Oh, here's a journal prompt. Go ahead and ask yourself, who in your life makes you feel uncomfortable speaking? And start to explore what it is about them. Do they remind you of somebody? Do they make comments that make you feel uncomfortable? Do you feel like you're the only one who notices? Are there others who notice as well? Write about this and start to get familiar with what makes you uncomfortable when you're around others. Thanks for watching. Remember to keep going because the world needs your unique voice. I'll see you in the next one.